Hi, guys. I wanted to see. He was just throwing a holy fit. Yeah, it was a silent film, but I wanted to see if he would do it again. He's letting me know that it is dinner time, apparently. So, good afternoon, friends. Hope everybody's doing well. We're just hanging out here, getting some things done. Oreo says hello to everybody. He's very excited that you're here, aren't you? Huh? You're just so excited. Yes, and then there's Joseph. So, guys, I got a question for you. I need some advice. Let's walk in here. I need some advice. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. I promise you'll get some grains. I promise. And you'll get some fresh hay. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Finley. How are you, bud? Still doing good? Guys, I cannot figure out. Let's go over to the rooster coop. These guys. So here's what I did today. I opened up that door. The window's open. That's open. That's open. And here's the thing. These guys will not come out. Now, my next thing I'm going to do, there they are. All three of them just hanging out, doing their thing. They are scratching, they're eating, they're drinking. They seem good. But here's the thing, they will not come outside. So now what I think I'm going to have to do next is with this door, if I have it open, the goats go in there. Obviously, the goats cannot have the chicken feed. So we're going to have to put boards across or something to make it so the goats don't get in, and hopefully the roosters will come out. It's nice and warm inside. Sir, I don't understand. I want them to come out. Tomorrow, if they don't come out, I'm going to grab a Holtz to them and bring them out here. Now, the other thing I can tell you is we had an incident yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Hello, donkeys. There's the donkeys doing donkey things. This is nonstop with these guys. But anyhow, I could tell you that I had the door open. I had the food that they couldn't get to it. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. And I had the door open and I had the door wedged under here. So I thought it would stay open. So during that process, and I'm sorry about the wind, it's kind of breezy here. During that process, Joseph, that guy right there, decided to jump up in there, and somehow, while he did that, the wind blew and closed the door. Now, I can only assume that's what happened, because when I got back, Joseph, that guy right there, who we know likes the horny goat weed, was looking out this window and fussing when I got here. So, Joey and the three roosters were stuck in the coop. Now, since then, I have not let that happen. But I'm wondering if the roosters are scared of the goats at this point. The other thing is, the other day when Jay and I put all this straw, we had a bale sitting here. We put a couple pieces in there, and then I got distracted and came back, and this guy right here decided, yes, you, decided that was a play toy. So today the goats are like laying in this, and they're under the goat house. So I'm just not exactly sure what to do. Do I force them out of the coop? Do I open this door and put some kind of block that they can't get, that the goats can't go in there and eat their food? If I put a block in front of this door, it's going to make it harder to tend to the roosters' feed and water. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I am glad at night that they're in here. At nighttime, I shut the windows, and it is warm in there. They need a ramp. So here's the thing. This ramp was up here all day. It just got knocked down this afternoon. I am going to fasten it differently, but here's the problem with this. If the cows or the goats get over here messing with this, they're going to, mainly them guys. Yeah, I cut it on a piece of fence. They are going to knock this ramp down. Right. So I know that their wings are probably clipped, but Jay thought they'd be able to jump that high. But like I said, this ramp, I watched it. It was see, this goes on all day with these guys nosing around. Do I separate these big guys away from here for a couple days? Do I put the cattle panels around? I'm just not sure. And if I put the cattle panels around it, then these guys can still get in. Oh man, it's just one thing after another. Fence a corner off for the roosters. You think that's what I should do? Mama! Sweet mama! Where's sweet mama at? Go find her. Tell her to come out here. Tell her we want to see her. I would keep them away and allow them to come out. Don't force them. I would attach a ramp. It wouldn't hurt them to stay indoors. I don't know. Yep, build a goat-proof fence. See, I got all kinds of different answers. Where's sweet mama? Guys, let's go around and check on mama. Easy, fella, easy. Well, I'm not doing all that. So I thought that too. I thought, well, maybe the hole's not big enough. All right. So then today I opened this. Now I certainly think that's big enough, right? So I don't know. I just don't know. It did warm up here a little bit in central PA. I'd say it's probably 50 degrees or so right now. So that's a little better. I'm a little concerned about mama. Now he's talking. What? I want to go see what mama's doing. She's probably in her room. I'm going to make sure she's not trapped in there. These guys, it is fun to watch them, but the only reason they're acting crazy, Finley, you're not starving, bud. I know you're spoiled. You think Ricardo thinks they are just comfortable inside? Remember, guys, they've only been here a couple days, but I thought they'd be out. Their food and water is in there. I keep up with that for sure. Look at these guys. You know, maybe Mama's actually smarter than the rest of you. Maybe she's already in there waiting. I have not gotten any pumpkins, no. It's going to be dark in here, guys, because my solar lights didn't kick on yet. But, oh no! Oh no! I got trapped! Sweet mama! I know you guys can't see. I'll turn my flashlight. Oh, mama, I'm so sorry. So sorry, mama. Come on out, sweet girl. Sometimes I think the boys do that to you. There we go. There we go, sweet mama. Hi, mama. Hey, hey, hey. You little jerk. So the reason the roosters and their house is on that side is because I don't have a guardian dog, and the donkeys are there to help protect. So Sweet mama. The that microphone was very, very clear this morning. I agree with that. Guys, I'm going to get you... Good Lord. I guess while I'm here, I might as well give them greens, right? That way they'll stop all. Oreo, knock it off. All right. Yes. What kind of microphone was that? That one was extremely clear. All right, here you guys go. Yes, good job. Mama, I'm so sorry you got go at. All right. Well, at least she was warm. All right. Hey, guys. Look. Good Lord. Total chaos every time we do the greens, guys. Total chaos. Okay, dump that out. Okay. Here you go. There we go. All right. Poor mama's right. I even, look guys, I even have a latch on here and a screw that doesn't happen. So I'm not sure what happened. All right. Check on mama. Poor girl. Sweet. Huh? Oh, I have to do 200 goats. No. All right, Mom, I'll come back in a minute. Do not let me forget to come back in and let Mama out for sure. Okay. Twizzlers are, all right, so we're good. We're good there. Okay. All right. Now, I guess you guys watch this act. Oh, I wish the donkeys were on the other side. They add a whole nother degree to this feeding the cow business. I'm probably going to put you guys in the tripod for a minute. We got us a heater for in our water thing. It's unplugged. We didn't need it today. Yes, I got extension cords. Yes. And it's a wreck here, guys. I show you when it's nice, and I'll show you when I have it. Actually, what happened was Jay was here. Jay was here. He was digging through my stuff. He never puts nothing away. You know, when he went and winterized the house, he just left all his stuff lay. So, I mean, that's what we deal with around here. So, it is what it is. This will all get cleaned up. Yes, and I have a story to tell you about that cord. I know I got the blame for that, but I want to tell you how that whole thing went down. He was on the inside of the house. I was on the outside of the house, and he was in there flipping things and doing things. So I'm not exactly sure how I got the blame for that. That was already his cord. That was not my cord. All right, guys, I'm going to pop you in here. Hopefully we don't end this. It takes two hands. Are you guys good hanging out there for a minute? I get these guys fed. Otherwise, they're not going to leave us alone. Okay. Now's when I need that microphone, right? Because I could continue talking. Plus, I want you guys to see how crazy I get. Will you quit with that swinging of the head all the time? Listen. We're giving donkeys, don't start with me. No. All right, you guys each come to your rooms. Seiko, go around. Go around. Yep. Good boy. Wait. Here you go. There. And there goes Finley. All right? Good job, boys. Okay. donkeys. Come over here, you get your treats. I know, I'm gonna get you some. You be good boys. Come on over here. Yes, yes. Let's go over here near the camera. Can we do that? That way we can talk to our friends. Can we do that? Here we go. Yes. Here you go, buddy. Oh. Is that so good? Hmm? Can we not do the whole kicking and carrying on tonight? Hmm? Yes, you're very handsome. You're very handsome, yes. Oh. What do you think about the roosters? Hmm? Should we just leave them be? Or you really don't care? Hmm? Is that so good? Is that so good? Hmm? Are you glad it's a little warmer? The next thing we're going to start to do is get somebody used to the new shed. These guys were, last night when it really got windy, they were hanging out. Oops, sorry, buddy. I dropped it. Where did it go? All right, guys, we're back. As I was saying last night when when it got windy, these guys were hanging out in the 3-cow garage. Don't be doing all that. I do have plans to, when I'm away, I have plans on how I'm going to do this so nobody has to go inside if they don't want to. My thoughts are I'm going to go to Tractor Supply. I'm going to get a, basically a bunk feeder like that, but it won't have the hay rack on top. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to fasten it to the fence, and then I'm going to put a gate in the middle of it. That way, Cinco will have one side, Finley will have the one on other side, and then I'll probably put a gate across the back. Because these guys, as you can see what goes on here, and what happens is Finley's a little bit slower of an eater, so Cinco will come around, he'll check out what's in his cereal bowl, and then they'll get to clowning around with each other. And then when they're both done, the donkeys will go over there and they'll try to pick up the crumbs what's left on the ground. So when that happens, the cows go back and they don't like the donkeys where they were, so then the donkeys will try to kick the cows, and it's pretty much total chaos. Do you want more, buddy? All right. Guys, don't be getting too close. There goes that wind. By the way, I did fix the internet. How does my signal seem today? I'm curious how my signal seems. See? Oh, donkey! No! Hey! Oh, Lord. Finley, why'd you let him do this? See, this is the kind of stuff that I have to prevent. Hey! No! Get out of there! And don't be kicking at me. No! No, sir! No! Here, Finley. Okay. No! Here, you have treats. Fireman, that was bad. So anyhow, I was curious if my signal looks okay tonight. I finally figured out, now this is where it gets, listen, no, that's his. You had yours. And this is why I don't want somebody in here that's not familiar with what's going on. I don't want somebody to get kicked. Good signal, okay. Because, like I said, Finley's a little slower. Everybody tries to come over here. So, see? This is what they do. This is every evening, guys. Nobody gets hurt. And then 20 minutes from now, Cinco will be over grooming him. So, it's just because he's a little slower. Here you go, buddy. It's me behind you. Here. You want another one, bud? Here you go. Should I give your dad one? Fireman. Here, you can have a baby one because you're a baby. Ouch! Lester gives grains. I know he does, but my vet told us not to. In fact, our vet told us in the summertime, dry lot these guys because their stomachs are small. They're basically made for the desert, and I don't know what kind of grain that Lester gives his donkey, and maybe that's something I can look at. But my biggest fear, and from what I keep being told, is the do not let them get overweight because it's very hard to come back from that. So I'm constantly doing this. Like, I'm worried that I'm already overdoing it with these guys. But other than what you just saw with the grains, they don't get grains. They do have a fresh hay, and they're still going out and grazing or whatever they're doing. But in the summertime, when our grass is really, really rich and green, I think the grass has too much sugars in it, from what I understand, and these guys can get overweight. Now, the other side of that is these guys are constantly playing. They mess with each other. They're out there running around. Like, it's very rare to see these guys laying down. They're constantly moving. So I feel like that helps them with me giving them some treats and stuff. Guys, I'm behind you. Hi. Here. I'm going to go give one to Dad now, okay? Here you go. Here you go, Grumpy. Thank you. All right. You guys good? I'm going to take your bowls because I don't want you trampling on them. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, thank you, sir. Good job. You ate all your cereal. We don't need any more. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you guys aren't mad at each other, or you can be mad at me. I missed some of the comments. We don't want nobody upset, and I didn't see anything that would make anybody upset on here this evening. So hopefully we're all good. So. All right, guys, we're going to go let Mom out, if that's all right. Put our lids back on. Oh, see, I didn't realize Ivy was, yeah, ours are miniature donkeys. Plus, climates are a little different. Hopefully that's better. All ears are pretty. All right, we're good. Let's get down here and make sure that Mama don't get trapped in. Joseph, I hear you. And I might as well close up the chicken coop. Let them guys warm up again. I am going to come back and put a piece of wood or something across there to make the front more open, I guess. All right, let me, there we go. Hi, Oreo. Hi, Joseph. Your minerals are doing good. Oh, you guys ate some minerals. All right, now we're going to open this door. Look at that. Seiko, you had yours. Good Lord. Sweet Mama, are you done eating? Oh, sweet Mama, we love you. The boys are going to come in here and get it. What? Mama, are you not going to eat the rest of your grains? Mama, hey, look. If I let them boys in here, they're going to eat them. Do you want your grains, sweetie? Huh? I'm going to let the boys have them then, okay? Are you coming out? There you go. Uh-oh. I got to get your heater hung on the wall yet. Okay. Well, you two knock it off. All right. So that's, look, guys. That can't be Stinky Daryl. I'm missing something, guys. It's all good though. All right, I'll come back and top off their waters. And waters right now is a little different because we took the water lines away, but I have provisions in place to get these guys water. But I have to run into the house and turn a valve on, and it's a whole thing. Let's go close up the roosters. These guys are all good here. Do you hear them? Hey, roosters. They're up on their roost. Hi, buddy. You look at him looking down. He's like, what's up? Can you guys see that? Hey, bud. That's Rico. Rico, what's up? Why won't you three come out? Maybe tomorrow, huh? Maybe you're just fair weather roosters. I don't know. Sir, you just burped on a lot. Guys, that was not me that burped. That was Finley. Yes, it gets dark extremely too quick. It's so hard to get anything done around here. They are comfortable, and guys, I can tell you it was warmer in there because I stuck my head in this morning, obviously, to check their food and water. And see, I'm wondering if this is part of it right here. Because these guys are very nosy. I just wonder if I put panels up so these guys don't get in there for a day. Yeah, right. Dolly, it was Finley that burped. I know, that's the other thing. Now, this morning, I did hear them making a little bit of their rooster noises, but that's it. My biggest thing is, and guys, don't laugh at me, but I'm hoping they're happy. And being in here, I don't know if they're happy. So, yeah, Lisa believes me. What do you say? Oh, man. All right, I'm going to walk around. We'll check these guys out. Yes, it gets dark quick. Cool looking sky though, right? So, yes, and Oreo and Joey were the first two animals. They were going to go to my house long before any of this became a possibility. Oreo is the very first goat that I ever actually held. I've fed other goats at other venues or whatever you want to call it, but I never got to hold a baby goat. Oreo was the very first goat I held. And Joseph was the very first goat that my son Jaden held. So we fell in love with them two. In fact, I'm going to turn a light on. When we went back to the farm show for the second time, we each sought out Oreo and Joey. So Ricardo says this Rooster Poncho has his own iPad. He loves to watch YouTube. Well, I hope he's watching now. Oh, Finn. Look at Nosy over there. All right, let's go close this up. Oh, what was that? I tripped over something. I got to clean up around here, guys. Don't judge me. Okay. Took my glasses off so I can walk. I can't wear glasses and chew gum at the same time. I'm just going over here to check on the rooster, sir. Now, nobody's jumping up in here. Twiz. No. All right, guys. Good night. What do you guys think? They look happy, right? They're like, I'd be a lot happier if you'd get that light out of my face. I feel horns. Hey! Hey! That was my hiney. This is what he wants. No, I'm not doing all that. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Finley, you're going to talk to your brother. Hang on, guys. There we go. Okay. Night-night. Hey, at least they like each other, right? They may not like me, but they like each other. Okay. I think all is well. These two rambunctious souls. Did I yell at you? Oh, you're naughty tonight. You're so up. Look, then I'll just pet him. See? He lets me, sorta. Is it the light? You don't like the light? All right, I'm leaving you two alone. Don't come over here and try to get muffins from me either. If that's the way you're going to be. Nope. Not getting muffins. Does the sky look kind of creepy tonight? It's just weird looking, I think. I don't know. Well, guys. Oh, geez. I still didn't put gas in the Argo. I was going to see if you guys wanted to ride along. But I got to put gas in that thing. I can't let it run out. So what we'll do is we'll just sit here and talk a few minutes. How's that? You guys mind talking for a few minutes? I need you guys to talk and I'll listen. Northern Lights. I heard they were visible last night. It is cool here, isn't it? We are loving it. We are loving it. Hey, Grace. Yeah, it was 50 degrees today. No snow. My back it has its moments. Right now I'm on Anvil. What is for supper? I don't know. Mary had called and she tried to call during the live. She must not have known I was live. And I did the I don't know thing. So I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. We have, I don't know if I should talk about this or not, but we have a visitor coming tonight. And they're going to come by here, What If Acres. And so I'm not sure of timing on that. All right, I'll tell you the real story of the electric cord. In fact, hopefully I don't lose signal. I'm going to take you guys up to where it all happened. And I'm going to explain. Now listen, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to see, since he called me out and blamed that whole electric cord thing on me. Hang on, guys, I'm going to turn the light on. All right. It's not Santa Claus, but close. So, Jay and I were up here. Now listen, listen. I do got extension cords running all over the place. Then that's not all my fault, because me and the knucklehead were supposed to dig a trench from there down to here and bury a water line and an electric line. Now, we all got busy and that didn't happen. So now I'm going to come up here and explain the extension cord to you. So, the night he decided to get me power to the camper, he says, I can get you power. And I was outside. I was out here, guys. I wasn't down inside. And we fished the extension cord through the yellow one. You see this guy? The yellow one where it goes through the hole. He did all the work on the inside, okay? I was standing out here. I didn't know what he was doing. Stuff was turning off. Stuff was turning on. And then he hooked into the thing. He hooked in the end that you guys seen that was burnt. My end was way out here. Beyond what I knew, everything was good. Now, I will tell you that every extension cord, let me see if there was one over here. Let me see if I can find this one. Now, this one I wasn't even using. Let me see it. There's a yellow one over here somewhere, I thought. Now, maybe that's the one he grabbed. I don't see it. Maybe that's the one he grabbed for over there. But what I will tell you is every extension cord he got looks like that. It's not my fault. In fact, let's go inside here. Look, guys. Oh, never mind. He has it wired in direct. Oh, he does actually have it wired in. Never mind. I thought he just had it plugged in. So I seen him say something about 30 amps. Guys, I never ran both air conditioners in the camper at the same time. I knew better. Because I knew he was trying to melt my camper down. So, yes. You guys want to see some fish while we're up this way? He says I'm powering a small village. No. Listen. That's not necessarily true. I'm not powering this. The whole pump arrangement's his. Guys, look at this. I just told on myself. Oh, man. So, guys, what I got going on, this extension cord right now, all right? This big, heavy extension cord, the only thing it's running is that bright light you see and a battery charger in the camper. That's it. And one of his pumps. That's it. His electric is solid. Can I take him down and show him the electric panel? Oh. The other day when we were down there, when he discovered he almost burnt the house and, oh, I was showing you the fish. I'm going to feed them while we're up here. Okay, guys? There's the train for you guys that like to hear the train. But while we were down in the garage, or down in the basement the other day, when he discovered that he almost burnt the house down and melted my camper, he decided that maybe he'd tidy up the electric box a little bit, which included cutting the end of that, there they are, guys. That included cutting the end of the cord off that he burnt. No, it was running the pump for the water. No, I don't run a pump for my water. That's all 12 volt. See, guys, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know, guys. Oh, God. We'll go over here and give these guys. He don't even know what he don't know. All right, there's that. I know it's dark. I know we can't see any fish, but they're fed. Now, one thing I will admit to is I had this nice power pole up because I like to get my electric off the ground so you can mow and stuff. And then somebody comes along. Now, like I said, I had it all tied up when my camper was parked right there. All the electric was up off the ground. And then somebody comes along and decides, well, I'm just going to run pipe along the ground anyhow. It never ends. Never ends with that guy. At any rate, we're just glad we're here. And we're able to at least plug one extension cord in and have a little bit of light. I actually like that light, believe it or not. Yeah, I used to make fun of his extension cords. Now it's not so funny. Because, all right, I will show you. Because we like to tell the truth. So, that yellow cord's the same one I showed you that he cut the end off of. So it comes over here, guys. All right, now, this is the end of the cord. Now look, where I'm plugged in at, do you guys see any fire marks? Or anything that looks like it got burnt? No. No. So, like I said, this is the cord. The other end of this goes into the house where I showed you. He cut the end off and ran it directly into the, basically a junction box. So now, this cord right here, this yellow one, is the one that goes along there. It goes along the tree line. And it comes over to this corner. This is the one feeding my camper that he claims. So let's go look at the end of this one. Hopefully it's not burned up. All right, now, this is a perfect example. Guys, now you're not going to believe this. Let's remember, this is one of his cords, right? This is the one I was looking for up there. We drug it over to here. All right, are you guys ready for this? I want to know if you're ready for this. Somebody's praying. Are you ready? Yeah. Also, ask him about the farm show when he almost burnt the building down. Guys, I want to know if you're ready for this. Margina's ready. That's the only one? Guys, here we go. Are you sure? Maybe I shouldn't even show it to you because he's my buddy. Is he still here? I want him to be able to defend himself. All right, here we go. Da, 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 da. Guys, look. Now, look where I'm plugged in. And look where the fire came from. Okay? Guys? Do you see what I'm dealing with? My guess is he's behind me. Don't do that. It's dark out here. Do you see this? Like I said, look around where I'm plugged in at. No fire, nothing bad going on. Okay? Good grief. Waiting for my that I just showed it to you, fire safety. So then you come over here. Now, the poor animals. And no, knucklehead. That fire over here was the outdoor part of the one you did indoor too. That was all plugged together. That's your mess, guys. Then we come over here to the camper where we turn back into my stuff. Guys, look, I'm not afraid to touch my stuff. Look, nothing's hot. Everything's good. Has a little white paint on, which we know what that's from. Then it comes over here, plugged into the camper just like it's supposed to be. Everything's nice and tidy. So, I'm not sure how I got the blame on that extension cord inside the house, but I think we all know the rest of the story. Is there any Paul Harvey fans on here? I know he's passed away, but is there any Paul Harvey fans on here? And now we know the rest of the story. I'll top your water off, bud. I promise. I gotta get down in the basement though, okay? I know I pass a fire department on my way here. I don't know which one would cover this property. But guys, I'm gonna show you something else. Guys, remember who was cooking the other night? One fire extinguisher, two fire extinguishers. And now we know the rest of the story. Now, I will show you, because I've showed you all his stuff, I will show you where I may have too many things plugged in at one spot. We're all being truthful here. I'm being wide open here. Guys, I mean, that's a lot going on in that little plug, but the biggest draw here right now doesn't stay plugged in all night. It only stays in while I'm here. So, and as you can tell, there hasn't been any fast-moving flame fronts over this way, if you will, right? So, all right. So, I don't know if the chickens need a quieter place because it's very quiet here. And where they were over at Jay's where there's a whole bunch of I feel like in my opening, put an extension cord at the joint of every extension cord. You're going to need it. Oh my God. Oh. I smell ozone. Look at that Chevy Chase. I'm just surprised that Knucklehead even knows that movie. I mean, he didn't know Dirty Dancing. He didn't know Patrick Swayze. I didn't think he would know Clark. No, it don't feed into one extension. Well, it does. Sorta. Yeah, I waterproof them. This bucket goes over all of it when it's, when it's raining. Now, I will show you what I discovered this evening with my internet. So, it was driving me crazy. I don't know, it's probably hard to see, but, fire extinguisher. Yes, I got it. He wants me to have a fire extinguisher at every joint. I'll just keep him close to where he's cooking. Guys, let's remember who burnt the hot dogs as well. Maybe he just likes things burnt. I don't know. But anyhow, the internet thing was in there. It drove me crazy. I couldn't close my kitchen up because wires hanging out. So what I wanted to do was come down here and tie into the cable hookup, because my cable is actually comes in the back of the RV, okay? But these never seem to work. So I actually took everything apart inside the camper and discovered that it was hooked up wrong from the factory. So now I'm tied into the back of the camper, and all my TV outlets in the camper all have what would be cable. So the internet's all fired up now. I'm going to have to build a waterproof box for this because I have a cable run, not an extension cord. Like, I don't have a choice here. I have another one of these over there on the fence that you just seen under the clear bucket. There's a cable running from that, so we could cook the hot dogs to the electric panel. We could have. Oh my God. I'm glad I was here to help talk him into wiring it correctly. So, with Knucklehead's permission, what I would seriously like to do is end up with 2 circuits out here. A circuit down at the big shed, and then I could jump between the two, and then a circuit over here for the camper. And what my thoughts are with that, there's 700 foot of cable going down through the back property, which I need to roll up. We know there's a bad spot in it. I need to find the bad spot, and maybe we can use that stuff and put it on a separate breaker. The Mammoth 50 extinguisher. No, we don't need any we don't need any more fire extinguishers, fire blankets. Oh man, you guys are funny. Well guys, I'm going to jump on the Argo, go up and get some hay, get that get these guys some fresh hay, top off their waters, and that'll be about it. I need to get this light turned off before we have another, you know. I don't think he has that many extension cords in his barn anymore. I think he did actually spend some time running some conduit and whatnot. Mama Lightning, yes. I did leave her out. She's good. Oh. Good times, right? Good times. Look at him. Look at this. Watch this. See if he's doing it. Let's see. He's doing bull stuff. Yeah, we are starting to love the donkeys. Maybe a pumper truck? Oh my God. Oh man, I guess he ain't gonna do it now. You want to say goodnight, buddy? Huh? Sweet boy, you want to say goodnight? We should get some super soakers. Oh man. All right guys, we're gonna jump off here. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. We will continue to watch for fires. No, nobody has gone inside that shed yet. I have not put straw in there yet, and now it's warming back up. So I can tell you these guys love spending time in the woods. So all right guys, again, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Without you guys watching our videos and coming along for this journey, none of this would be possible, and we appreciate it so much. Stay safe everybody, and we will see you soon. Have a good night guys. Remember, what if